Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Halos look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Taylor Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Nero?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Standing in, Michael Brantley, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Cole isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Yuli Gurriel, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
The left fielder.
You always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Striding in, Mike Trout. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. Marisnik will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still no score. So stepping in, Josh Reddick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So one away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Alex Bregman. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. 3-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Garno aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. One down.
Time for a look at the Houston
Batting
Astros
fifth,
on D. In
the
the
right
outfield,
fielder,
Michael Brantley.
Goal.
This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Bottom of the second here with no score. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, David Fletcher.
At the plate, David Fletcher, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 3-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, and he misses it.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those
Batting
long
eighth,
darts. Doesn't
the
matter
second
how
baseman,
they come. Jam
Teddy.
off the end of the bat
This
doesn't
guy,
matter.
we know.
Coming to the plate now, Kenny Vizcaino, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-1.
Hey.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into right field for a single.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Stepping in now, George Springer. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Has a look, now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
1 strike.
Max Stassi waits on deck. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Max Stassi. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. Ready with another 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Michael Brantley. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's the 1-2. Ball 2. He pulls this one into right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
The first baseman, number 10.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. Hit on the ground out to short. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols, saves an error and ends the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. 2-2. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a
number
good
5.
fastball. And what does he do?
Albert.
He just throws this good fastball
Pujols.
right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Albert Pujols. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So he's aboard following the one-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Here's Justin Upton now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pujols, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A bouncer to the left side, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by on the base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Dustin Garneau.
Digging in, Dustin Garneau, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons.
2
balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Ready with the 3-1. And it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Joel.
Full count, who will stand in now? Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. 2 out, bases loaded. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Angels get just the one. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him. Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Altuve leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Smoked on the ground left side, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Now batting.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now, Alex Bregman, and he fouls this one off. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Misses, ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
No.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on,
The
but
batter,
he
number
did not
4.
want to walk him to load the
Shortstop,
bases. Now he's
George
really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there, and an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, David Fletcher. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. The 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kenny Vizcaino.
Standing in, Kenny Vizcaino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And he got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it
Now
fun
batting,
to watch him go
the
about his
designated
business.
hitter,
No
Ryan.
doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites,
Good
mostly
win.
because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirino.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Pujols waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping in, Justin Upton. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's really on a roll
The center
right now on the
fielder,
mound.
number
Back-to-back
27.
strikeouts to wrap up the
Mike.
last inning, and now he started this
Wow.
frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the windup, the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
Ladies
Noah
and gentlemen,
Ramirez takes
your
over to
attention,
start
please.
the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 24, Noah
Now
Ramirez.
the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No hits to this point. Ready with the 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 3-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That
Now
long
batting,
dart felt
the
so
second baseman.
good.
Oh, Dale, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Trout at the track, and they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's now 3-1 Houston. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dustin Garneau. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Up high, 2-1 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple
Now
of
batting,
things jump
right
out
fielder.
at you.
And here's the
Goal.
thing from a pitcher's perspective.
Calhoun.
You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Simmons leads off first with one away. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full down, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but
David.
that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, the second baseman, Kenny Vizcaino.
Stepping into the box, Kenny Vizcaino. Here's the 2-1. The count now at 2-2.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Angels down to their last strike.
Ball.
Too high, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This one's down to third. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Houston Astros rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Justin Verlander earns his 12th victory in the ball game, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.